Well, what a crazy week it was. I went viral in Taiwan about 7 days ago. Holy shit.
战车搭载与美国的军用
列车疾驶而过，载的竟然是 MI2T 战车。
澳洲铁道迷到美国本来只是想列车往西南方，经过堪萨斯州。
So I was minding my own business, just filming a video. I thought this video would get 20 views. Little did I know it was going to be broadcast all over Taiwan on news outlets. So I was just going about my way, wanting to make a video about this train station. I had a live cam that I had watched at home in Australia for forever. Maybe 2 years, it hasn't been forever. But the video was just at Plata train station in Missouri. It's a popular train spotting location for train spotters. I wouldn't classify myself as a train spotter, but the station and the channel intrigued me, and it was enough for me to be... I was kind of in the area. I was completely out of my way, let's be honest. I drove 4 hours down into Missouri from Nebraska, and then I drove up to Chicago from La Plata, where I stopped. When I got to La Plata, it was raining. It was terrible. I eventually got on the platform. I was very excited. No sign of a train anywhere, and no idea when the next train was coming or what was coming on the train. So I'm at the train station. I could actually get on the live chat and talk to the people on the live webcam because my audio is being picked up on the live feed, so they would respond to me through text on the live feed. I was talking to them. I'm like, oh yeah, making my video, getting a Sprite out of the Coke machine. Like, when is the train coming, guys, on this, when is the train coming? Someone said, oh, there's a train coming from the east and there's tanks on it. And I didn't really pay much attention. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool, but who is this person talking? But little did I know the train nuts on there really know what they're talking about. So when the train rolls through, I wait for about 40 minutes for this train to come through La Plata train station. And I don't know where it was going to come from or what was on it. And then this freighter comes, the BNSF train, pretty cool locomotive engine. The train conductor's just pumping the horn. He's just like, bah, 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 bah. I'm like, oh shit, it's getting me rolled up. I don't know why I got so high. I see the engines coming. Yep, cool. And then the second I turn left, I see tanks. I'm like, holy shit, that's cool. I mean, I was like a kid playing in a sandpit again with the trucks and the tanks and shit. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be a standard freight train, and it was not going to be it was going to be exciting. I still thought I could make a cool video here. And keep in mind, this is my first video I've made in years. And then I see these tanks, and they just keep going. I think there was like 6 carriages of tanks, 3 on each one. There's about 12 tanks. And I didn't know what the tanks were. I just assumed they were US military tanks. And they all roll through the station, and then the rest of the train's normal. And then I'm still swearing my head off. I'm like, there's fucking tanks on it! Tanks. I don't know why my reaction was that. I guess it was kind of a blokey reaction, just like, oh, there's tanks, oh, there's trucks, we like tanks and trucks, And yeah, I didn't realize. So I filmed that video. I left. I edited it at Chicago Airport before I was going to fly out to Hawaii. The video was uploaded just before I boarded the plane in LA on the layover to Hawaii. And I was like in line, and it was on the Wi-Fi at the airport. It was so shit, it was like a massive file. I'm thinking, oh yeah, take the flight to Hawaii. So I stayed in a hostel in Hawaii that night, and the video had maybe 20 views when I went to bed. And then I woke up and it had 1,000. And I'm like, okay, that's awesome. There's some serotonin being released in my head. And then I go out during the day in Hawaii, and by the time I got on the plane, news outlets in Taiwan had picked this up. So it was about 24 hours or something like that. And still, mind you, I didn't know what these tanks were. I was just like, okay, they're US tanks. Little did I know, people in Taiwan saw this, or someone sent it to people there, and these were Taiwanese tanks. The Taiwanese tanks were built by US manufacturers and were being sent to Taiwan as a promise from America to Taiwan. So these were the first 12 tanks they've been waiting for ages, and for some unknown reason, holy shit moment, I saw these tanks on the train. And I just happened to film it because I'm like, oh, let's get back into YouTube. Why not? I like to be broadcasting, talking to the people, making people laugh. So yeah, the about 7 news outlets, according to the people I was talking to in Taiwan, picked it up. I found 2 of them online. One of the videos right now has 250,000 views in Taiwan on their news YouTube, and the other ones have another few 100,000. Realized in the comments how excited everyone was in Taiwan to receive these tanks, and that's the only reason I knew what these tanks were for. I had no idea. So the people of Taiwan were thanking me. They still are in the comments. Shout out to everyone that watched it and feels good about it. Yeah, it's kind of like a bit of patriotism. You don't see that as a Westerner. You know, with the language difference, you don't know really what's going on in other countries like that as far as how their news outlets see it, because I don't speak Mandarin Chinese. And I was translating all the comments. Everyone's real thankful. A lot of people subscribed. Thank you. And yeah, the view count on the video, it's not crazy, but the watch time's insane. There's a lot of people watching it. Yeah, I don't know, it's up to 25,000 views at the minute. So it's still reaching people. But anyway, that's my story of the tank being sent to Taiwan and me accidentally filming it and it going mini viral in Taiwan. I've got some news clips as well that are pretty funny from Taiwan that I just did not expect my week to go like that. That was pretty uplifting, and I'm happy it was a good news story. There's not much hate on the comments. Haters can be welcome, and it's a part of whatever, but it's way more positivity, which is nice. It's always good when people are positive. And they I somehow became a journalist for Taiwan indirectly. I was on the ground filming a video as a train enthusiast, I guess you could call me, and then accidentally becoming the news of Taiwan for a day. So it's your boy here, Diablo, Montana Bo, and that's my story of how I went viral in Taiwan.